Hey, hey everyone who's joining. How are you? Yes, it's Chelsea. I'm good, girl. Yeah, she's beautiful, isn't she? So we are running doors closed, climate control right now. This is really the first day of the year that we have had to actually pull the climate control out. For a couple of months at the beginning and at the end of every season, we're generally in like the 60s and 70s. We're over 80, we're like 85 degrees right now, and at 73, 74 degrees, we close the van up, put all the air conditioning on so that we create a climate controlled environment so that the dogs don't overheat. Today is the first day that we are doing that because we don't need, we're not like super hot, but we need to actually create a situation where it's about 73, 74 degrees. So that's why it's a little darker in here right now. As we go into our summertime, all of our videos will be a little bit darker because we can't keep the windows open and can't keep the doors open. And plus you can probably hear the air conditioning running behind me as well. All of those things kind of change as we go from fall into spring and summer, and then once we're out of summer and we go kind of like into winter, we have to do the same thing with the heat on. But one of the main aspects of this business is that it is climate controlled, because here in Las Vegas, in the desert, climate controlling the area so that you can actually do exercise is very, very important. Yes, it's dog exercise, absolutely. We are giving her a little bit of a workout here. Her name is Chelsea. She is a golden retriever. She exercises with us once a week. It's not the most high intensity exercise, but it is a weight bearing exercise. So this is more along the lines of her lifting weights for 30 minutes once a week than it is for her just walking. She goes on regular walks and everything like that with her family. She swims in the pool and plays and does all the things that a normal dog does, but her family has decided that she should also get a high intensity workout every week to keep her in shape. We have been working with her since she was 6 months old. She is 4.5 years old right now. We've been working with her for 4 years. She is one of our first customers, and we love the fact that she is still here, still going strong, doing her exercise every single week. She never misses. I don't think Chelsea has missed a single week in 4 years. Nope, she's not tired. She just got started. She's only been going for about 5 minutes. So, thank you for your concern, though. We appreciate that you are concerned about her. But we can assure you she is doing great, and she is not that tired yet. Towards the end of the run, she will be. That is the goal of this. The goal is for her to be tired. That's what exercise is. So I love your frog. Frog? We don't have a frog. We all love frogs. Frogs are great. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer them. Chelsea's run is a very kind of low-key run. She doesn't do a whole lot of high-intensity stuff, so that's I can answer your questions and kind of watch the chat while she is doing her thing. Somebody asked how old she is. She's about 4.5 years old. Let's see. I saw one there. Let's let him take a break. Turn it off, or you're making him run until he dies. Okay, let's address that one. First off, she's a girl. Secondly, there is no motor and there is no anything to turn off. She is walking on her own. The reason she is harnessed on is because she gets to pull against the machine then, and the belt moves under her feet when she does that. Why is she doing that? So that she remains happy and healthy. Let her off. She gets on her own. Letting her off isn't a thing. How long has she been walking for? About 9 minutes. Go ahead, local. Put your comment back up. I'll pin it. Just put someone when the dog runs that wants to. She goes. I don't even know what that means. And okay, let me pin local menace's comment here. There we go. Pinned up. There it is. Thank you for the sub. We appreciate that. Somebody was saying that she's not motivated. I'm not even doing anything and she's walking. I'm not even encouraging her to go right now. She is self-motivated. She likes the way it feels. So thank you for that sub. We appreciate that. Yeah, if she wasn't motivated, she would just sit there. Why do you feel bad for the dog? Because she's getting exercise? Why would you feel bad that a dog is getting exercise? That doesn't make any sense. Dogs need exercise. Hey, hey. How's it going, Lord? Where did we get this from? We had these custom made. Yes, she is a golden retriever. That's correct. Where do we mainly work? We are in Las Vegas, Nevada, Henderson, Nevada, and North Las Vegas, all in Nevada. Just, she looks unhappy. No, she looks fantastically happy. Yeah, you can block the religious stuff. It's all good, local. We're not in here to talk about religion. Yes, we're in a van. We're in a Mercedes Sprinter. It is a climate-controlled environment. The reason we use a Mercedes Sprinter is because it has a heavy-duty air conditioner that we can use to keep it super cool in here, even when it's 120 degrees in Vegas. You should be flagged for animal abuse. Why, Ashley? You think that exercising your dog is animal abuse? Why would you think that? Imagine if Jim pulled off music and offered the service. Hey Lord, wait, check this out. I'm going to let you guys in on something. You ready for this? Ready for this? It's not 100% yet. You guys are the first ones hearing this. It's not 100% yet, but there is a good possibility that in our next van, which is coming really soon, you're going to not only have that treadmill right there, but you're going to have a human stationary bike right there so that people can work out with their dogs in the van. Imagine that. A gym pulls up at your house and you can work out with your dog. Imagine how cool that would be. Yeah, I think it's going to go over really well, Lord. Then for a half an hour, you can work out and feel good about yourself, and your dog works out at the exact same time. And then you can both go inside and rest and recuperate together. Hey, big girl. Yeah, that's exactly right, Lord. We were like, can you just imagine what that's going to be like on like Instagram and stuff? People working out with their dogs. Nuts. That'll be nuts. Her name is Chelsea. Bebop. That has to be a bot. That has to be a bot. There's no way that someone's coming in here and saying, you look very handsome. There's no way. No way. I'm a 60-year-old guy. I'm not even handsome anymore. Only my wife thinks that I'm handsome. Nobody else. Maybe 30 years ago. All right. You want some? You can see she doesn't want any water. She doesn't want any water. So you don't have to worry. She only drinks when she wants it. I look like I'm in my 40s. Oh God. I'll take that as a huge compliment. I am 59. So, I don't know. I don't even try anymore. I don't try to be like good looking in any way anymore. It's like my wife and I have been together for 32 years now. There's no reason for me to even try. Now I can just be me. I don't have to worry about like what people think about the way I look anymore. I try for the good charisma. That I do try for. But as far as the looks, doesn't matter anymore. I'm not trying to meet anybody. Oh, that's hilarious. All I care about is the dogs anymore. I don't care about looks. I like that you like the tattoos. Thank you. These have been, I haven't had, I got these tattoos. I got this like 27 years ago. All of these, like these are all like almost 30 years old. I have dragonflies hidden all over this stuff. I don't know if you can see it. If you can see it right here. See, I got a dragonfly right there. You can see him. And I got a dragonfly. Where is he? Where is my dragonfly? Where is it? Right there. I have dragonflies all over because I like dragonflies. We have a hatching of dragonflies every year that fly around over our pool, and they eat the bugs. So every year we'll get like 50 dragonflies all flying around over our pool. It's totally cool. That's why I got the dragonflies. No other reason. I don't have like big reasons behind all the tattoos. I just got them because I like the way they look. I don't remember the movie Dragonfly. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, I have those all over. I have right here, you can see, that's my uncle's face. Right there. And my uncle, his name is Frankie. My Uncle Frankie. My dog is named after him. One of my dogs is named after him. And under here, the only tattoos that I'll even get anymore, I don't even care about tattoos much anymore. I got all these when I was younger. But the only ones that I'm going to continue getting are all these, like right here. I don't know if you can see. I have all of my dog's paws done. It goes all the way down here. Every dog that I've ever had, I've had their paw tattooed on. And I have to get 4 more now for Lucy and her babies, and then for Little Boy, who was Lucy's 3rd puppy who didn't survive. We still got his paw print, even though he was only, he was 10 hours old when he died. He died like at birth. And even though he was only 10 hours old, I still got his paw print so that I can have it tattooed on. I haven't got them yet. It's been a couple of years. I have to get around to that because my puppies are almost 3 years old now. And I used to get them whenever we first adopted the dog. Whenever we officially adopted the dog, I would get their paw tattooed on. And it's been so busy with this business for the last couple of years that I really haven't gotten around to doing it for the pugs. Even though I need to actually take care of that one of these days. But I'll be getting 4 more. Basically, all these paws go from all the way up here, all the way down to here. I don't even know how many I have at this point. How we doing, big girl? I've been ignoring you. You want some walk? You want any walk? You don't need walk. You don't need any walk, Miss Chelsea. I did walk. All right, you ready? You ready to go again? All right. Exercise isn't animal abuse, Kimchi. Sorry. A lack of exercise is animal abuse. Hello, Kieran. How are you? Dar, do I remember you on? I'm sorry, I don't. I don't really remember everyone specifically. Just go out and walk the dog. Walking the dog is not the same exercise as this. Walking isn't good exercise for a dog. It's the bare minimum. When you walk your dog around the block at your pace, you are actually not giving them very good exercise. It is good for bonding. It's good for you and them to be together. It's good for them to experience the world and learn about the world and sniff stuff. But it's actually not very good as far as physical exercise. It's not correct for them. So we're not saying don't walk your dog. You should walk your dog every single day as much as you possibly can. But your dog actually needs to run or do resistance work of some sort. That's how you actually get your dog physically in good shape. The belief that walking your dog around the block for 15 minutes is enough exercise for them is probably the reason that 60% of the dogs in the United States are overweight. We're trying to change that. So what you did is you stumbled into a live that's specifically about correcting that misconception that just walking your dog is enough exercise. It's not. So stick around. You'll see what we're talking about. Hopefully we'll get you on board and you'll start doing more fun things like running with your dog. You just place the dog on a treadmill because you're lazy. No, Kimchi. They're on a treadmill for 30 minutes out of a week. Every 7 days they're on a treadmill to do high resistance exercise. Her owners walk her every single day, play with her every single day. She goes swimming. She has a great life. I will guarantee they do more for her than you do with your own dog. And in addition to that, she also gets a high intensity exercise session 1 time per week. In a van that comes to her in a climate controlled environment so that her heart stays strong. She's starting to look tired. Yes, she's supposed to. That's what exercise is. Exercise is about getting tired. That's the point. If you weren't tired after you exercised, then you didn't exercise. I have 3 dogs and I let them walk at their own pace outside. Sure. Walking isn't good exercise. They need to run. Thank you, Z1. We appreciate it. All right, Big Chelsea. We got 6 more minutes, big girl. 6 more minutes. And this is not our typical run. Our typical run is more high intensity. The reason that I'm kind of sitting here right now and she's just doing her walking is because this is what she does. This is her version of it. She enjoys this pace, so we let her go at this pace. We don't try and encourage her to speed up because she doesn't want to. Your dog is walking right now, not running. Incorrect. See, it's that right there. There's why so many dogs are obese. This belt weighs 200 pounds. So she is walking while pulling 200 pounds of weight. That is not the same as walking up the street at your pace. It's not even close. It's kind of like saying, if you see a person who's lifting weights and then you say, well, I get up and I walk from the couch to the refrigerator, isn't that the same? Nope, it's not. The dog needs to smell something new and mark their territories outside, not on a treadmill like that. And she does that. She does that all the time. She's here one time a week for 30 minutes. So I don't understand why you would want to deny her the fun, cool experience of one time a week, 30 minutes a day, 30 minutes, whenever she does all the same stuff that your dogs do. Do not give her unhealthy and fatty food. That is the simple solution. Incorrect. Feeding them good, that is half of it. High intensity exercise is the other. And that is why 60% of the dogs in this country are obese. Because of people having attitudes just like that. That's it. One time a week, 30 minutes, that's animal abuse. She can't go more than that because you don't want to do a high intensity weight-bearing exercise more than one time a week. Their bodies need time to recover. What's the point of streaming this? Because I want to. How's that? She doesn't want any water. I've offered her water multiple times, but she doesn't want it. Oh yeah, people are amazing. They get it in their head and they're like, no, I know what's going on. And then they absolutely prove that they don't know what they're talking about. And then they stick to it. And they're like, no, I'm going to double down. I think that only feeding them good food is enough. Wrong. That's half. I'm not saying you shouldn't feed your dog good food, but that's not all of it. And I think that your dog should walk at their own pace outside. And they should. We agree. We also are saying that they need more than that. And that's what she's doing. So, she looks tired. Yes, that's what exercise is. If your dog is walking around at their own pace outside and they aren't tired when they come in, then they didn't exercise. That's why your dogs are obese, Kimchi. That's it, right there. Let's see. I know you're streaming this because you're money hungry. Yes, absolutely. I get paid. I get paid to do this. If you don't like it, go away. Nobody asked you to be here. I get paid to do this. Yes, absolutely. I love how people are like, oh, you just want money. Anything that's worth doing is worth doing and getting paid to do it. She has 2 minutes left, guys. If you have any last questions, go ahead and ask. If you don't already sub to the channel, make sure you sub. We're helping to change the change everybody's attitudes towards dog exercise, just like all of you guys were witnessing during this live. There's lots of people out there, just like Kimchi, who do not understand how dog exercise works. So all of you that end up subbing to the channel and supporting the videos and liking them and sharing and all that kind of good stuff all help to spread the word as far as dogs needing more exercise. We're attempting to change everyone's attitude towards that, and that's how you guys can help, just by kind of being one of the people that follows us, interact with our videos, ask questions, talk to other people about it, stuff like that. If we can just get that dialogue going, we'll change the world and make all these dogs a little bit healthier. Do I recommend Crocs? That's an individual thing. I don't know about the Crocs themselves. Rough terrain, yeah, your dog should probably use booties of some sort. When did we start this? About 6 years ago. You just feed her fatty food and let her gain weight. She isn't even my dog. I don't feed her. I don't feed her at all. She's not even my dog. It's people like that. It's people like that. It's amazing. People just come in here just to argue. They just want to argue because they're not getting any attention. So they come in and they feel like they got attention because I say her name, when in reality we're all kind of just like laughing at you. All right, 18 seconds, big girl. She has 18 seconds left. You guys will be able to see this. Watch this. When I bring her down, when I unhook her, she isn't even going to want to get down. She enjoys the walk. She enjoys the way this feels. So if you watch, when I unhook her, all right, you ready, good girl? That's my lady. That's my lady. See, she doesn't even want to get down. If she wanted off so bad, she would jump down. But, see, she doesn't even want to get down because she enjoys it. You enjoy the way that feels? Walking feels good, doesn't it? Walking feels good. Kid. All right, big girl. You still don't want to get down? You still want to stay there? Huh? You want to stay up there and keep walking? You're not going to get down at all? Huh? See, she doesn't even want to go back into her house. She wants to stay here and keep doing it. What's up, my girl, huh? And the reason that she isn't moving on here right now is because now that she's not hooked, if she walks, she'll fall off the end. That's what this is for. So, now that she realizes she's not hooked, she can't walk and get any exercise right now. So now she's just standing here waiting for me to start it again. Huh? What? What? Huh? All right, big girl. Come on down. Let's go. Good job. Good job. All right, guys. We're out of here. We're going to take Chelsea back up to her owner. We're off to the next. We'll see you guys with Molly up next. She's in like a half an hour or something like that. We'll see you guys soon. Give us a sub, like the videos, all that kind of good stuff. See ya. Love your dog, run your dog.